What's up? It's Vlogmas, y'all. It's day 18. All right, y'all, we bringing the hat check back. Today I am rocking this really cool Nike running hat that I picked up at the Aria in Las Vegas when I was on a business trip. Love this hat because it's super lightweight, feels like soft khaki pants, like poplin cotton. For those of you that know what that is, that's what this hat feels like. So it's super comfortable, very light on your head, and it's great if you're moving around, doing some athletic activity, running, biking, playing volleyball, whatever it is that you're doing. So really love this hat. Love the, we got a Nike logo on the back. Also, like right here is like a leather dealie. And that is the hat check for the day. Okay, so we got some pro tips for you relating to Las Vegas, because talking about this hat reminded me of a couple of Las Vegas stories. So if you've never been to Las Vegas, you cannot imagine what the scale of the hotels, of what these properties are. They are just immense. And so my wife used to go to Las Vegas every year with her company on their corporate trip, on their big annual meeting, right? Big sales meeting. People come from all over the world, tens of thousands of people, like huge meeting, right? And so she started telling me how if you're there in one of those hotels on the strip, it can take you 15 minutes to get from your room to the lobby. I was like, come on, Tracy, are you serious? No way. She was like, yes, right? And so your man Heath used to work in hotels. I understand what a hotel looks like, and I just could not wrap my mind around it taking that long to get to a hotel lobby. But folks, when I went out there, oh my gosh, she was absolutely right. But I wanted to give you 3 pro tips that you will thank your man Heath for. And I actually got these tips from Queen Tracy. Number 1, bring comfortable shoes, please. You are going to be doing a lot of walking if you're going to Las Vegas. Tip number 2, drink lots of water. Well, if you're not accustomed to being inside of a restaurant or a bar or a casino, they can smoke cigarettes inside of the building, right? So it's a completely different experience if you're not accustomed to that, right? A lot of environments are no smoking. You can't smoke inside, here, there. You have designated smoking areas. But in Las Vegas, man, you can smoke anywhere. And so that was something that really struck me when I was there. So if you're not accustomed to that, make sure you are drinking a lot of water, and that'll help with that. The third thing is don't drink too much, or don't drink at all if you don't have to. If you're there on a business trip and you're working all day, then in the evening you're gonna be going out with your colleagues, moving around, going to a show, going to a restaurant, to a bar, and that kind of thing. And your body is on the East Coast time zone, or maybe in the Central time zone if you're in Texas or wherever else. And so you have to understand that you're gonna be out, you're gonna be staying up to 2, 3 in the morning, and the next thing you know, your body thinks it's 5 in the morning. Drink very little, but don't drink at all. And you will feel so much better. And that will help you have a fantastic trip in Las Vegas. So there you go. Some pro tips from your man Heath. If you've been to Las Vegas, drop down in the comments any additional tips that you have for folks who've never been out there, and let us know down in the comments section.
Where you going?
I'm going to Tate.
Your favorite place?
I don't know if I would say my favorite.
What you mean?
I don't have favorites of anything.
Excuse me. All right, enjoy.
The Omicron, we say you read something about the Omicron and Delta might be coming together, Trey. We about to have the Oma Delta, the Delta Cron.
That's what one of the heads of the CDC was talking about this morning. There's a possibility, like them coming together and making a mutant.
Can we stop? Can we just stop?
I mean, people going to football games, there's 80,000 people at the game, basketball games, there's 20,000 people there. People traveling still, they're going here and there. We can just bring the point about like a lot of his college age friends, like in New York, like everybody in New York got again.
Yeah, I know. I saw that yesterday.
So now everybody's getting ready to go home to wherever they're
They all just stay there or figure out a way to stay. That's crazy.
They ain't gonna stay there. They going home.
People that I know. People that I
They're not going home?
Are staying in New York for another week.
Yeah, and then they going home.
Yes.
And when they go home, it's gonna
But
be
they've already
like
held it for like 5 days.
Look,
That's crazy.
it's about to be crazy out here.
Regulating out here. My son just told me not to regulate his life. We have a guest in our house, therefore we are masked up today. And I said, the mask he had on wasn't good enough. He was like, it's good enough for me.
You know, chop it.
These grown folks. Okay, y'all want to talk about having service? My daughter let this lovely woman come to our home to do her hair. Nia, welcome to our home.
Thank you for having me. So beautiful.
And you are in the DMV, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you will come to the house.
To you, and I'm located in Sweden. If you don't want to be my name.
Awesome. I'll tag her stuff in the description, guys. Going to go to Costco because it's a good time to go to Costco. Friday evening, but now it's Friday evening. I got some stuff pop up at the last minute at work and I can't go now. So I'll figure it out. I guess I'll get up at the crack of dawn. Everything was a hit on the candy bar except the chocolate Santas. They're cute though. So he should be done with work. Let's see what's going on. Mask. Baby, you sleep? You sleep? So much for going out. I said so much for going out. What? I said going out. I said we ain't going out. Do you all say you said your piece, P-E-A-C-E, or you said your piece,
P-E-A-C-E or P-I-E-C-E?
P-I-E-C-E? Which one is it? So all this time we're having a debate. We're having a discussion actually. We're figuring it out.
There was a scene in Ready to Love when there was a man and a woman who were having some conflict.
They were having
They were having some conflict.
They were having an argument.
It wasn't good.
A heated discussion.
Right.
Yes.
There was no debate.
Exactly.
She was pissed.
Yes, she was.
She was standing over him in a domineering way, and he was sitting there with his risotto and his salad while she was saying her piece.
But what's she saying her
And
piece?
the man asked her, "Are you done saying your piece?" And in the subtitle on the TV, it spelled peace, P-E-A-C-E. And so it caught Jasmine's eye, and Jasmine was saying, is that the right spelling for the context in which the way the word was used?
I've always thought of it like a peace pipe.
Mm-hmm.
You said your piece. You're at peace with what you're saying. But then what does Merriam-Webster say?
There's basically like debating, saying that there's a lot of people write it different ways within American English. They're talking about, I knew he wasn't good for you, and yada yada. Like, this is your chance to say something.
Yes.
So speak now or forever, shut up. That's
Yes.
what that means.
Right.
So to me, they're not interchangeable.
It's definitely not interchangeable. I agree with that. But peace to me,
We like debating, saying that there's a lot of people write it different ways within American English.
So we can say it either.
Because people confuse it with hold your peace. That you say it with.
Oh, that's what Merriam-Webster says.
Yeah, it was saying a lot of people. Well, I think actually they were saying. Okay, it says, say your piece and hold your peace are separate idioms. Say your piece, P-I-E-C-E, refers to stating your opinion or your piece or part of the conversation. This is often confused with hold your peace, which is often associated with marriage objections. Frequently, even in professional writing, the confusion is apparent and written as say your piece. Oh, so they said it is say your P-E-A-C-E.
That's what I'm saying. I've never known it to be the other way.
Yeah, because culture shapes everything else. Culture shapes the dictionary. It's why bootylicious is a real word. Or meme is a real word.
Yeah,
it's like the culture created those words, and now Merriam-Webster has to acknowledge it. But I think me and Dad are coming from a place of having communications degrees and getting graded on papers for using words properly. And I think that if I had written in school, say your P-E-A-C-E, I think to me in my head I would have been counted off for that.
And I would have been like, what are you writing here?
But you wouldn't be a communications teacher.
Right.
But I was in poli-sci. We were graded on stuff like we had to have the correct verbiage. Yeah. We had to have the correct word.
But how important is this piece versus piece to your political science papers? Like for me, I'm being graded on, are you writing grammatically, like according to Merriam-Webster, is this the right word? You're being graded on, is your idea in this paper most important?
And it changes the idea. Yeah, I'm based on theory.
Your teacher would have been like, okay, I know what you were trying to say. Or they may not even be
that's not what they do.
It because they also look at it as PAC.
They do look at it as PAC.
So
that's weird.
Yeah, I think that when you are in a discussion, especially if you're in a debate or a disagreement, a conversation has to have more than one participant. So if I ask you, are you done saying your piece? In my mind, I'm thinking, okay, your piece is your part of the conversation. And now I'm going to say my part or my piece.
Because it's like
so weird.
We even argue like who really leads the piece. I mean, I don't.
Right.
I'm like, we was arguing.
Which is what I was getting to, right? It's like if you're having an argument, you are not at peace. So PEACE in my mind does not enter into this conversation. And in the context of if you're in a matrimony, in a wedding ceremony, and someone says, does anyone have any thoughts about why these two should not join? Speak now or forever. Hold your peace.
Same thing.
In order for you to be at peace,
right,
you need to hold that.
Right, because it's silence. It's like, hold your peace, be quiet.
Right.
Your peace is silent. It's quiet. It's hush. So speak now or forever be quiet. Don't come back up in here 3 years later talking about, I knew he wasn't good for you and yada yada. Like, this is your chance to say something.
Yes.
So speak now or forever, shut up. That's what that means.
Right.
So to me, they're not interchangeable.
It's definitely not interchangeable. I agree with that.
Like, you think that maybe it's more of a generational thing? Because now I feel like I would say, I said what I said. And they finished saying what they had to say, I would be like, okay, I see what you said, what you had to say. I wouldn't say,
I
okay,
said my
you said
piece.
your piece. I wouldn't say that. I would just say, okay, you said what you had to say. Cool. Or I would say, I said what I had to say. Well, do you have anything else to say? I said what I said.
And that's all period.
Name that reality show reference.
Yeah, Atlanta Housewives.
Now, Mom, they're supposed to name it.
It's for the audience.
Oh, I don't know how to play that game.
Okay.
Trace is not good at that game. Trace is not good at the
No,
game.
that's not her strong suit. That's not her ministry. No.
Who's singing this song? Who's singing this song, y'all?
And I never let the kids win.
You have negative 1 second to answer, or else Mom is going to answer the question. But yes, in the name of the legendary, or in the words of the legendary Nene Leakes,
Nene Leakes.
I said what I said.
Okay.
That was pretty good, Jazz.
Yeah, because you got to get the T.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
Nene.
So, peace or peace? Let us know in the comments. This what the dudes do now, Jazz?
I'm the dude.
Oh, you
That's
the
the
dude.
girl.
You the dude. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the only trick they have, and they think that they are just like doing something.
Doing it.
It's
Doing
like, I'm
it.
from Georgia, where all the men are gentlemen in the streets.
All of them.
Gentlemen in the streets.
Right,
And that's
okay.
all I'll say.
That's all you say.
We're talking.
Today, yeah, we walking.
Like they doing something. It's like my dad is from
They
Georgia.
stop. It's like, look, wait.
Wait. Everyone, stop moving.
This is the street. Oh.
Okay, we good now. We good. Good now.
What does Cher say? Gag me with a spoon. That has been done on every single date I
Every date?
have ever been on.
Oh, we gonna need some Dating Chronicles, Jazz.
I'm so impressed because it's 19.
What do you
It's
do?
1929.
All right, chivalry
And
is dead.
a truck may come by and splash a puddle on my dress. God. But then are dating 56 girls. I'm like, y'all, we're in our 30s now. Let's find some new things to do. Let's not just have things that we do just to massage. It's like you just wanted to touch me.
Right.
And I'm not stupid. Yeah, you really smart. You're really smart. It's like, remember when you said that at dinner? Granted, everyone I go out with says I'm really smart, really pretty, really easy to talk to. You're the 37th. Oh, I almost said the N-word on YouTube. You're the 37th man to say that to me. I'm like, right, I know a lot of pretty smart girls. That doesn't make me unique.
No.
Can you maybe point out some other quality that I have that you like?
They can't do it.
Can't do it.
They can't do it, Jazz.
Yeah, you real smart. I did make it this far in life.
Well, you believe. That's all, folks.
What? So after a long evening, y'all, it's 3:00 in the morning. We've been up talking.
It's tomorrow.
It's today. It's today you're watching. We were up talking to our eldest about her dating chronicles.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. So, yeah, we'll have to. That's a whole nother vlog. All right, we love you. Good night.